Alright, hey guys, we're here with Jarrod, and he played a real spicy Orcust list. Yeah, how'd you do today? Or yesterday as well?
Yeah, not particularly great. Went 4-3. So yeah, probably about as well as I could expect. I think with this particular build. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, let's get straight into it.
Yeah, sweet. Okay. So I started off with standard Orcust, 3 Harp Horror, 3 Nightmare, Symbol Skeleton, World Wand, and the honorary Orcust, Ismech.
May as well be an Orcust.
Basically.
Yeah.
Nothing too much here. Maybe would have put in another Symbol Skeleton.
Yeah.
Just because when you see the rest of my build, you'll see why.
Yeah.
I probably need a few more Orcust. So I'll just put that to the side.
Yeah.
I had Dark Griffer as a way to get into the Orcust package. Didn't play Armageddon Knight. Again, I need my normal summons. And this one could be special summon, so that was the main reason I put that.
Because you mainly want to, special him, go Orcust, and then go a Blackwing card?
Exactly.
Right.
Which is the Spice. Blackwings. I played 3 Borrow the Spear. Great. All the Blackwings are great because they are not hard ones per turn. So this can Blackwing, Borrow the Spear, does piercing damage and also
just
can be
special
summon.
Yeah,
extender basically.
Nice.
Then I also played 3 Simoon the Poison Wind. So that's a newer Blackwing. It has the ability to search out the continuous spell, which is the Black Whirlwind. Played 2 of those. Black Whirlwind is also not a once per turn, so when you normal summon, basically the effect of Simoon, the Poison Wind, you can banish a Blackwing monster, activate Black Whirlwind from your deck, then straight away normal summon this. It doesn't count as your regular normal summon, so you get the search off Black Whirlwind, and then you can normal summon out the usual search target from Simoon. They have to have less attack. Is Oster. Oster's ability when special summons are removed from play Blackwing, which gets you back the Blackwing that you banished, and also you get another search to potentially get one of the other Blackwing monsters as special summon. So that gets me 4 monsters on board just using my normal summon, which is great. For the only thing is that Simoon locks you into Dark, which isn't a problem with Orcust. The only problem is when I don't have an Orcust in my starting hand. And I'll go through my extra deck in my attempts to do that, but that was the only issue. I end on a little bit of a subpar board, but hoping after the new Master Rule comes out, it'll be a lot better.
No link arrows would really help this deck, I'd imagine. Yeah,
absolutely. This is probably the last time I use Orcust as well. I'll probably just go pure Blackwing for that. 2 Gale the Whirlwinds, so good. Not hard once per turn special summon, and also not hard once per turn halving the attack and defense permanently of an opponent's monster.
Crazy.
Then I just played a couple of singles. I played Zephyros the Elite, which you see in a bunch of other decks. Once per dual special summon from the graveyard by bouncing a card. You can bounce one of those, and then special summon it straight back because you have another Blackwing on the field. Chris, Crack of Dawn, a good normal summon if you don't have Simoon, because it can search any Blackwing, that card.
Yeah, he's 19, so he pretty much searches the whole deck.
A randomly little effect can't be destroyed by spell traps once. Blackwing Harmat in the Dust can be special summoned. These newer ones are once per turn, so that's why I only play 1. Especially with this kind of weird ratio I've got going on. He can increase his level, so he can go straight into the Blackwing boss monster.
And he's a lower level, lower attack, so pretty much anyone can search him, which is cool.
These last 2, and Orochi the Squall as well. That was just in case I have to search off either Oster or Gale, because they're lower attack.
Oh, cool.
That's just one tuner. Sweet, so that's the Blackwings I put in. So talk about the ratio. I tried to work out like the optimal ratio stuff, just as Blackwings are my favorite. I really wanted to play them, and I tried to make them a little bit competitive. The only decks I had success was against the non-meta ones, the kind of rogue ones. But yeah, I feel like that's Blackwing's niche, basically King of Rogue sort of deck.
Anything you'd change in the ratio, or is that?
I'd love to have another Gale in there, but I just basically adding this little Blackwing package. I had one goal with it, and that was to bring out the boss Synchro monster of Blackwings, which is I'll just show you now.
Yeah.
Blackwing Full Armor Master.
Yeah, this guy's nuts.
Yeah, ridiculous. Unaffected by card effects.
Yeah.
3,000 tower. He can steal a monster if they've got a wedge counter, which is the other effect of Oster when it's in the graveyard. Can search out. Put counters, wedge counters.
Yeah, it was banish him, put a counter, so then you can pretty much remove it straight away, steal a guy.
Yeah, straight away steal a guy, or you can put a counter on all monsters they control, and then during your end phase, just destroy them all. So he's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
First turn, you put him in defense. Most meta decks don't have an out to him, apart from Boral Sword.
Yeah, it's probably like Boral Sword,
Zeroboros.
Zeroboros.
Yep,
yeah,
Zeroboros.
Just make him big.
But yeah, apart from that, there is Kaijus. That was actually one of my main struggles in the last few games. But
you get Kaiju'd much?
I did actually a bunch of games. Yeah. Everyone had Kaiju for Full Armor Master, which is again one of the only outs for him. But yeah, he's really cool. So that was my whole aim. I was like, I want to play Blackwings, and he's going to be the idea. So I was trying to get a ratio of Blackwings that would help me get to Full Armor Master.
Yeah.
And Orcust. Like that was the whole idea, to have the Orcust board plus Full Armor Master.
Yeah, cool. All right, let's move on.
Yeah, so then I just had 3 Ash Blossom.
Yeah.
Pretty standard.
Yeah.
Everyone knows all about that. Now onto the spells. I played Orchestrated Babble.
Yeah.
And Orchestrated Return.
Mm-hmm.
I put in Return to if I hadn't got to my normal summon, to hopefully draw into a Blackwing, something like that. I could also, if I got ended only on like a Galatea or a Dingirsu or something, Orchestrated Return to the graveyard, have all the Orcus in the graveyard ready to go, and then hopefully be able to get some Moon, which I can go into its usual combo with that.
Mm-hmm.
Foolish Burial, get Orcus started as well.
Yeah.
3 Call by the Grave. Still pretty relevant. A lot of people was telling me that it was less so, but I found it pretty useful. A lot of decks use the graveyard, obviously.
Yeah.
And yeah, I found it quite useful. And I also put in 3 Lure of Darkness just to
whole deck's dark. Yeah.
Yeah, the whole deck's dark, and also to banish. I can return the banish with Oster.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of plays there with that. So yeah, that was basically it there.
Yeah.
With spells.
Mm-hmm.
And then for traps, I had the Orcust Crescendo and 2
Standard
Infinite Impermanences. Would like to third, but all my ratios are a little bit weird. But just to get those Blackwings, as many of them as I could. So onto the
Extra deck,
Yep, sweet. So I started with the Orcust, 2 Galatea, and 1 Dingirsu. I didn't have enough space for Longirsu. I don't think there'd be any times I would have wanted to go into him. This is because I felt like I needed a backup Galatea when I was like testing a little bit.
Fair enough. I mean, I can imagine how tight the extra deck's going to be. We're about to find out.
So Barricade Borg Blocker. This is how I get into the Orcus plays. Considering I start with Simoon. Simoon, you basically end on a board with 4 Blackwings. 2 of them go into your Full Armor Master, and then the other 2 hopefully go into Barricade Borg Blocker, which discards for an effect. Discards for cost, sorry. So that no matter what, you get your Orcus in the graveyard. You can start your Orcus plays, and kind of a nifty interaction is that it's the effect that most people just use the cost part. The effect has relevance because the Black Whirlwind that was summoned by Simoon gets sent to the graveyard during the end phase, and you take 1,000.
So you actually Borg Blocker to get Whirlwind back. That's so cool.
Use that.
That's really
cool. Which I think is pretty cool. I had Curious. it never came up, but I just feel like sometimes I needed it. I think I had in there when I was testing another build where I had the same a Blackwing board that searched out that level 1 Orochi the Squall, which could go into Link Karibo, and then if I had like one other, this was the build I was using with the dangers as well.
Oh, okay.
So I could get 3 months of a different type and go straight into Curious, which sent the Orcust.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you got arrows and you've sent your Orcust started your combo.
That was the main thing there. Yeah. I had IP Masquerena, which was really good.
Yeah, standard Orcust card at this point.
Kaiju'd, yeah. Then I had Chuzbano, Topologic Chuzbano, Topologic Zeraboros.
Yeah. Did you ever summon Zeraboros today?
I did. A lot of when I had matched up against Orcust, it was like really strong.
Yeah. How big did he get sometimes?
Yeah, he got to like 6'4" at one point, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that was a really cool card.
Yeah, he's really cool.
Just the only thing is just a little weak to destruction effects, things like that. That's why it's good to get him out with IP, which is possible.
Yeah.
Chuzbane is good as well. If you don't have the 4, you only have the 3. You can get the Orcust back in the graveyard and special summon it. It does banish, but that's not always. It does banish the card that you special summon.
Yeah.
But it can just destroy back row decks, which actually came up. I was versing a Trickstar, Sky Striker.
Oh god!
Yeah.
How much did you get rid of?
Yeah, I got rid of. I think he did 2k damage to him.
Yeah.
And he wasn't expecting that, so.
Oh, nice.
Pretty good.
Very good.
I played 2 Nightmares, Phoenix, and Unicorn.
Yeah, just clear back row.
Yeah, clear back row. Level 2 is good, and Unicorn off IP is just a strong disruption effect, especially when you can also bring back Dingiasu and have a crescendo. Like it's 3 negates basically. Then I had my two big guys, Avramax and Borrelsword. Borrelsword, obvious reasons. Mech Knight, Crusader, Avramax, great. The only problem is it's light and Blackwings lock you into dark. But IP coming out was huge for that whole having darks. It made
Avramax in their turn.
Just straight away. Even just as soon as it hits their main phase, straight into Avramax, and then you've just got Avramax. When it can't be destroyed, can't be targeted. When it's sent, you can shuffle a card non-targeted.
So it's not much is moving them.
Not much is moving. It's a really, really good thing. And then I had my Synchros. I had my my Blackwing Full Master. Which I already spoke about. I had Beals of the Diabolic Dragons. Not used as much, but just a real pain to get around. I did have Boral Savage there. But I was finding it hard to have a link in graveyard to get going with that. Because the main time I use the Blackwings are probably in the first turn. So,
so you don't have a link at that stage.
It was just a little bit tricky, maybe I would have cut Curious for that. But and then the last one was Assault Blackwing Chidori the Rain Sprinkling. He's pretty cool.
He gets really big as well, like Zeraboros.
He does get really big, 200 for each Blackwing in the graveyard, which I run, I think, 13, 12. So you can get crazy big. Basically, he has that effect. He's treated as a tuner while he's face up on the field. And also, when it's destroyed, I can special summon Full Arm Master from the graveyard if he's gone there.
Cool.
One other card I potentially would have played is Blackwing Tamer Obsidian Hawk Joe. I don't have it on me, but it can be once per turn just revive a level 6 Wing Beast from the graveyard. Just a side deck quickly. Nothing.
Is there anything like obvious you would have changed from the extra?
The extra.
Like looking back on it now, I guess.
Looking back at it now, Boral Savage would have been good. I think there were twice I could have ended on that. I didn't use Curious, but maybe I was just lucky and I was getting Orcust in the same hand, which no, nothing that jumps out. So my extra deck, Artifact Lancia, which really hurts my deck. So it wasn't great, but I can't even use the Blackwings because Simoon's effect banishes the Blackwing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that actually worked out pretty well. So many. If you lance your Orcust straight away, basically stunned if they were relying on normal summon stuff. 3 Nibiru.
Just against all the random decks.
Yeah, against all the combo heavy decks.
Not much to say about him.
No. Then spells, Cosmic Cyclone, 3 of them.
Yeah.
I just really. There's so many cards this can hit. It's really good.
Yeah.
You got the Salmon Great Sanctuary, the Orchestrated Babel, a bunch of different cards.
So random floodgates.
Yeah, exactly. All the True Draco. I played 3 Dark Wool, no more.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about this one. I didn't side it in against any of my matchups. I was just there in case of a particular type of deck that set up a lot of negate monster effects.
Pendulum, Thunder combos, just weird.
Truth was here or something.
Truth was here.
3 red reboot.
Yeah.
That's again for the True Draco or back row Altergeist, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was basically it. Pretty odd. Build,
no, it's really cool, dude. Yeah.
I had a bit of fun with it. I was just hoping to come and do my best. I did okay. This is my first YCS as well, so
oh, cool.
you can probably tell from the team.
All right. Thanks for the video.
Yeah,
and
thanks.
hopefully we'll see you around.
Yeah, great. Can I just do a quick shout out?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, just to my boy Jamango Bill and my boy Gary Nodditz as well.
All right.
Yeah, thanks for that.
No worries. See you later.